But the thing is, I still can't find that Chinese restaurant. That's the difficult thing about it. I need to look all directions and see if I can get it. These are Romanis, incidentally, for those of you that are interested in what they look like. So basically, well, not these folk, but the ones I just looked at a minute ago. Not everybody sitting on here is necessarily Romani. This person here looks rather depressed, like she's kind of like a drug user or something. I'm not going to go and ask her what sort of stuff she likes to use and buy, because you never know with these people, they might not take kindly to the question, and also I might not know enough of that particular kind of Czech. If she answered me, with using colloquialisms, I might not know exactly what she's saying, and I might not be able to find them in the dictionary. So best leave that alone, I think. So I was expecting to see down that side much more interesting stuff, but it doesn't seem to have happened, not in the bit that I looked at anyway. So instead of that, I'm looking down here trying to find that Chinese restaurant which is advertised, but it doesn't make it very clear where I'm supposed to go for it. This over here that's Arslan Kebab. See it? Arslan Kebab, so no prizes for guessing what meat they use. On that side of there's Planet Sushi. On that side of the road. It looks like the Planet Sushis they do in Moscow, but I didn't find it very good value in Moscow, and I'd be surprised if I found it good value here. For the sake of completeness of our Prague experience, maybe I'll do a spot of jaywalking. No, maybe yeah, all right. Have a look and see what's actually on the menu. Got these nice bento boxes here, lacquered rosewood. Government wouldn't like that. The new government health minister said that packed lunches aren't healthy for school children, so we definitely wouldn't want to get one of those bento boxes. But let's imagine what's a good thing to base the pricing on. Well, I don't understand that the same kanji that's the second part of the word for a verb, this one here, is also in sushi. But there's got to be a reason for that, I suppose. Gyoza, they're 150 crowns. Might be interesting to try them, I suppose. But nigiri. Okay, so then basically salmon nigiri is like 70. It's not a bad price actually, I have to admit. It all depends of course on the size, and they don't look too generous, those portions. But unagi kunsei is 90, which kind of comes in at about the same as the Warsaw price, I have to say, for that particular one. That wouldn't be too bad. What have they got here for that? They've got some kind of a funny soup down there for number 6. What is that? Tom Kha Kai. Well, that would be very nice. Then 110 isn't too bad a price for that either. Actually getting a little bit tempted to go in here and take the tom kha kai and then take a few nigiri and what have you. But what are the... I can't imagine that you pay extra for ginger and wasabi. And that's just impossible. You can't just pay extra for that. That's part of the experience. But 06 here, the Philadelphia chick with the avocado going on as well. That's 160, which is a bit more extravagant. I don't know. It's a difficult one, isn't it? Well, in the end I didn't eat in that Planet Sushi. I just thought, you know, I went to a place called Du Shi around the corner, which was a Chinese place, and I had a very nice Chinese, Czech standard Chinese bistro. Now, just what I'm going to show you is this Bulldogger thing there. You know, this advert over here. The other thing is that this is two-way trams. You've got no room to move, and that cars aren't even supposed to come down here. But I thought it was quite interesting the way this thing looks. It looks as though the dog is kind of ripping its way out of the wall. It's sort of a three-dimensional thing. At first you kind of do a double take and wonder, is that three-dimensional or not? And then you see, yes it is. It's evidently a piece of sculpture hanging out the wall, so which has been then incorporated into the rest of it being merely painting. But it's very effective, I thought, and it's an advert for really a music bar around the corner, open from 11 o'clock till 14 o'clock, which is only 3 hours a day, which you wouldn't have thought would be enough for any business to make its money back on the rental. But maybe that's only part of what they do. There's another three-dimensional ad there. That's the Zmrzlina there, or the ice creams. So what's going on with this Bulldog place then? Is it open now or not? Interesting. Knihovna over there, by the way. Interesting. Yeah, it's open, but it's just like a kind of normal pub, so I'm not sure I'm particularly bothered about going into it. There's a lot of three-dimensional things going on here, though, because just in this little part of Prague, because if you go over to this side as well, you can see, let's talk about Toko, that they've got geckos as well, which actually are, as it were, coming off the wall. They're three-dimensional, and the crack in the wall has also cracked the gecko's tail. But then lizards do have a habit of shedding their tails, so it's not that unnatural, as it were. So I'm not entirely sure how far it is from here back to the flat, but what is it now? It's 20 to 8. So from this point, I'll be able to do my usual thing of walking nice and leisurely, and then measuring only 3 kilometers per hour, and that will tell me from the time how far I've walked. That's how I'll do it. Usually gets fairly accurate that way.